My dear children, in today's class, I am going to teach you the finest story. You will be very happy to know this story. And today's story is Madam Rides the Bus. It's the madam who rides the bus. But is she a madam who rides the bus? No. She is a 8-year-old girl who rides the bus. And this story is written by Valli kannan. Valli kannan, right? Valli kannan. This story is written by Valli kannan. Now, my dear children, when you come to know this story, I think you will be very happy. One 8-year-old girl, and this story is going to tell us about the world of imagination. Understood? About the world of the children, the world that children live in. Understood? So there was a little girl who lived in a village. Understood? With her parents. She had a mother, and mother loved her very much. But her mother used to sleep for 3 hours. She, after taking lunch, understood, used to go to sleep, understood, at 1 and slept for 3 hours. That is, till from 1 to 4. Understood? Till 4. That's how her mother spent her day. Like, she woke up early in the morning, did household chores, ate, and she observed her mother. First thing she observed when her mother goes to take nap. Understood? And for how long? Understood? She was aware of the fact that her mother she was aware of her mother's daily routine. Understood? The second thing, as she was a little girl, she did not mix with other children of her locality. The reason was there were less number, means she had few children of her age in her locality. So she did not play with them, or she did not have many children to play with. So her pastime was standing in the doorway of her house and seeing the bus that goes to the nearest town. Understood? Every day. You know, if you see, actually Valli was curious by nature. She was curious to know the unknown, see the unseen, and explore the unexplored. This is her nature. So what she did was, one day, whenever she saw the bus and the new set of people sitting in it and talking, and she felt like having a bus ride. And to ride the bus, to get on the bus, to undertake bus journey, what should she do? She listened to the conversations between people. Understood? Between the people who actually use the bus every day. Understood? And she gathered details about certain things. What are these things? She came to know about when the bus starts from outside her house, or when does the bus leave her place. Every day the bus left her locality at 1, understood, and reached the town, and it took 45 minutes to reach the nearest town, and the nearest town was only 6 miles away. Understood? The town which was 6 miles away, understood, actually was her dream to reach. She wanted to go to the nearest town. Why? Because she wanted to know the unknown, see the unseen. Actually, she was a child, and to do that, what are the things she has to do? She came to know the bus fare, one way was 30 paise. One way bus fare was 30 paise. So to return journey would cost her also 30 paise. Understood? From her locality to the nearest town, 30 paise, and to come back from the nearest town to her locality would cost her 30 paise. It comes to 60 paise. So all she has to do is she has to collect 60 paise, and she sacrificed many things. What are the sacrifices she made? She did not buy peppermint. She did not ride merry-go-round. She did not buy toys, and that's how she succeeded in defeating or in resisting her temptation to do those things. She as a child taught the world that even baby children, even tiny wee children, or even children of her age can make sacrifices to fulfill their wishes. And what was her wish? To ride the bus. And she succeeded. Then one fine morning, she decided. The day came when she made up her mind to undertake the bus journey. Now, how to sleep out of her house? She understood it is her mother who goes to sleep at 1, and taking advantage of the time or the duration of her mother's sleep, clear, she would leave her house. She understood she would get 3 hours time. How? Because her mother slept for 3 hours from 1 to 4. So that was the right time to leave her house, and if the bus leaves her place at 1:45, it would take her to reach the town 45 minutes. Understood? 45 plus 45 to 30.
45 plus 45.
45. It takes 45 minutes to reach the town.
Oh.
45 plus 45, 130, 145 plus 145. 145 plus 45. It comes to 230. Which she will reach 230. She will reach the town by 230, and she will manage to reach home. Return journey will take her 45 minutes. Understood? That's how she calculated the time, and she succeeded. While going by the bus, what are the things she did? The bus journey started. One day she stood by the side of the road, waved her hand, understood, at the busman, at the conductor, saying, "Stop the bus, stop the bus." The bus conductor stopped the bus. Seeing a little girl waving her hand at him, saying, "Stop the bus, stop the bus." She actually convinced the conductor it was she who was going to ride the bus. But it was difficult for the conductor to believe that a little girl is going to ride the bus. Understood? The bus stopped. The conductor came out of the bus, told her, "Who is the person going? Who is going to ride the bus? Who will go get on the bus?" She said, "It's I am going to ride the bus. I am going to get on the bus. You? It's quite impossible to believe that a little girl like you is going by my bus. Okay, fine. If you are willing, come. Where will you go? I'll go to the nearest town. Okay, fine. Get into the bus." When she decided to get on the bus, the conductor stretched out his helping hand, extended his helping hand. "Okay, may I help you, madam, to get on the bus?" She said, "No, I can take care of myself. I can get on the bus on my own. I don't need your help." She got on the bus, and the conductor was surprised, and the conductor said, "Okay, fine. If you are getting on the bus on your own, there is no problem. I don't mind." She got on the bus, and then she gave the conductor 30 paise, and the conductor was surprised. And it was the slack time of the day. It means it was a afternoon journey. You get it? the journey started at 1:45. Do you get it what I'm saying? After 1, the bus journey started after what is slack hours of the day, slack time. So there were less passengers, 4, 6 to 7 passengers in the bus. Then the conductor was a jolly fellow. He said to others, "Oh, make the way for madam." Then the reason why conductor called her madam was the girl, the little girl said to the conductor, "I don't need your help to get on the bus. I will get on the bus on my own." The conductor was surprised to see her confidence. Understood? And the way she behaved. That's the reason the conductor ended up calling her madam. Then the conductor said, "You make the way for madam." And then madam, then there was a seat that she decided to occupy. And it was by the window. Now, what happened? As soon as the bus, madam, then the, now the conductor is saying to the girl, little girl, as the conductor was impressed by her personality, the conductor said, "Madam, may we start now?" Then the little girl said nothing and the bus started. "Madam, may we start? Can the bus start now?" And the bus started. And after the bus started, she decided to do something. What was it? You know, canvas blind is there over the window. Understood? Bus window. It is because they do it just to stop the penetration of the hot sun rays. Understood? And to keep the people inside the bus feel cool. Understood? So that the people undertaking the journey may feel cold. Understood? And in the southern part of our country, there are hot days. Hot days are more than the cold days. Understood? Naturally, the bus windows, understood, have canvas blind. Understood? The windows are made with canvas blind. Understood? So, it was canvas blind that prevented her from having a clear view of outside from the bus. Do you get it? She could not have a outside view due to the canvas blind in the window. The canvas blind obstructed her view. Do you get it? Prevented her from having a look at the beautiful sights, understood, outside the bus, outside the speeding bus. Do you get it what I'm saying? So, to have a look at every passing thing outside, do you get it? She stood on the seat of the bus. She decided to remain standing and looking at what was passing by outside. Every passing thing, be it mountain, lakes, grasslands, the blue sky, everything, lakes. She decided to have a look at what was outside. Understood? While doing so, she had an elderly man, saying to her, "Hey girl, what are you doing? Why are you standing on the seat? You may fall. You shouldn't do it." The girl said, "Hey man, keep your mouth shut." Understood? Like every passenger in the bus, I also bought the ticket. Understood? So who are you to tell me? And besides, when the man said to the girl, "Hey child," she said, "I don't see anybody who is a child in the bus. How could you call me child? I'm not a child." Understood? There is nobody in the bus who is a child. It means she felt insulted. Nobody enjoys, no one enjoys being insulted. She, like every passenger in the bus, understood, felt she was a grown-up passenger. Understood? She behaved as if she was a grown-up passenger. And now it was the conductor who was a jolly fellow, cut in the middle of their conversation. Understood? He chopped in, he interrupted, saying, "Hey you man, please keep quiet, because she, like other passenger, has given the fare. And how do you think that she is a little girl? She is 8 years old. And how can a little girl undertake a journey to the nearest town? If a little girl, had she been a little girl, she would not have been able to go to the nearest town by buying tickets. How could you see her as a little child? She bought the ticket on her own and she is going to the town on her own. How do you have no right to call her a little girl? She is a madam, she is a grown-up madam. Then like the child started also smiling. Understood? You please, madam. Madam, you have paid what? You have paid, 30 paise, the bus fare. Understood? To occupy your seat, to have a nice journey. Understood? So why will you remain standing? Please don't stand. Otherwise, when the bus takes turn, you may fall. You may fall off the seat. You may have problems. If you fall off, you may break your legs, hands, or something like that. Understood? I don't want you to get into any trouble for standing. Then she understood and she sat for some time. Again she stood up and started viewing the outside view. Understood? Through the window of the bus. After that, an old lady came. The old lady wanted to know, the old lady was curious to know who was with her. When the old lady came to know that she was alone, nobody is going and she is going to the nearest town, it was like everybody, whoever sees her will have a questions like that. What is the question? The questions are, if you are going to the town, to whose house are you going? Do you know the street name of the street? Do you know the address? Do you know the people who you are going to? Understood? So if you don't have any information, she actually wanted to know who she was going to, where she was going, and whether she knows that place properly or not. She was actually out of what? Curiosity, out of anxiety, out of tension, clear, fear. That woman started asking those questions. But she did not like being asked those questions. She did not like being asked. So she decided to what? Avoid those questions. And she also did not, another thing, she did not like the woman was understood, wearing ugly earrings. And she had big ear holes. Understood? Clear? And that woman was chewing beetle. You know beetle? She was chewing beetle, and beetle juice was about to flow out of her mouth. Understood? Was to come out of her mouth. And this is the reason why she disliked the woman. Understood? And she decided not to give importance to whatever the woman was saying. Understood? That's how she managed to talk to those people. And after that, suddenly she found there was a cow. The cow actually was dancing in front of the bus. There was a description of the bus. There were green stripes and the description of the inside of the bus. Understood? That are not very important for us. Then what happened? Suddenly the bus had problems. Understood? Flying on the road. What was that? There was a dancing cow. Understood? The cow was dancing. The cow actually did not know where to go, and the cow was dancing. Whenever the bus driver was blowing the horn, understood, was sounding the horn, the bus, understood, could not manage to fly on the road. Why? It was only because of the fact that the cow was disturbing, clear, the bus. It was preventing the movement of the cow on the road, or the dancing cow prevented the bus from, understood, flying on the road. The bus driver found it difficult. And then Valli was enjoying it. Valli was enjoying, understood, seeing the cow dancing on the road when the bus driver was sounding the horn. And that's how she became very happy. So besides seeing the beautiful scenery, the sights like the mountains, the grassland, the lakes, understood? And the big green fields, paddy fields, lakes, beach, blue sky, and she also felt happy seeing the dancing girl. These are the objects of her happiness, understood? She enjoyed her bus journey. Finally, the bus reached the town. When the bus was in the town, what happened? She did not get down from the bus. And the driver asked, "Why don't you get down from the bus, madam?" She said, "No, I'm not ready to get down from the bus. Why? Because I will return home by the same bus." Then you can go to a shop, you can have a drink. No, I don't have money to spend on drink. I have bus fare left for the return journey, and this is my fare, you take it. Then the conductor understood, decided to buy her some. She said, "Okay, fine, you don't have to give me anything. I'm going to buy you some drink, you have the snacks if you want." She said, "No thanks, I don't need anything." Understood? I'm fine. Only thing I need is to go back to my house. Understood? And this is my fare for the return journey. Then the conductor was surprised how smart she was. She was very good at making the people understand. Understood? And the conductor thought that he understood, did not make mistake by calling her what? Madam. Addressing her as madam. Understood? He felt as if she was worthy of being called a madam. Understood? And you know what? Actually, while sitting in the bus, actually, cartly means carelessly she rejected. Understood? The old woman. In the same way, when the conductor was requesting or sweet talking her into having sweet, she rejected. She declined. What? The conductor's offer for drink or some other things. After that, the return journey started, and in the middle of the road, the same cow which was dancing now lay dead. This made her very sad, because the sight of the dead cow during her return journey, understood, broke her heart. She understood the difference between joy and sorrow of life. She understood the difference between life and death, knowing and understanding. Generally, what we know, whoever comes to this world, understood, sooner or later everybody has to leave this world. If you are born, you have to go. Understood? Nobody will be alive in this world. And it did not take her much time to understand the difference between knowing and understanding. We actually are taught, you see, hello, we are taught. What is taught? In Indian schools, what happened? Children are not. Your school is the very good school, and you are taken to different places on excursion. They take you to Delhi, Mumbai, even America, London, Japan, Germany. Why? On the spot study. They make you study different things. Understood? You see, if it is a waterfall, you people are taken to see different sites. Understood? But those reading, maximum numbers of students in India read in government run school, and they even do not get taken to different places. Understood? Either on excursion or his other trips are not made, arranged. As a result, the students do not learn anything. But here, the practical knowledge, understood, is got by. Like the children taken on an excursion to give the children on the spot, understood, information about certain things. And she got what? On the spot information. What? About what? About knowing. Not learning. Understood? she got informations about what is death, what is life. So there is a difference between knowing and learning. You have learned. Some proverbs say, it is not good to understood. Telling lies is wrong. You have learned telling lies is wrong. But when you have seen that a boy got into trouble for telling what? Lies. Like there was in Tom Sawyer, I don't know whether you have gone through the story or not. In Tom Sawyer, what happened, His father punished him. Why? Or no, aunt, Polly, punished him. Why? It was because he lied. He wanted to avoid going to school. On Monday, brought him problems. Actually, Tom did not like going to school. But it was Aunt Polly who took out his teeth. Why? He gave an excuse. What was the excuse? She has got toothache. And to make him go to school or to make him feel relaxed, understood? Punished him. Taught him a lesson. So it is a vivid. Tom has learned telling lies is wrong or not. He got what? Hands-on experience, real experience. But we always not get real experience. We just learn from what is written in the books, what our parents tell, but the reality, it is very, very difficult to stand face to face with reality. And she was lucky to stand face to face with reality of life. What is that? The sight of the dancing cow, which made her happy, and the sight of the dead cow, which made her sad. She understood the reality of life and death. Understood. That's why she finally, the bus reached her bus stop and she got down from the bus, and the conductor said to her, "Madam, whenever you feel like another bus ride, please, you feel free to come, but don't forget to bring your fare, bus fare." And then she entered the house, and she saw her mother talking to one aunt, maybe her next door neighbor, understood? And they were talking, and her mother asked something which she actually was not willing to answer. Even mother did not expect answers to her question. And then aunt, she was a chatterbox. She used to talk to aunt. She avoided, and then actually they were discussing about what is knowing about the reality of life and what is understanding the reality of life. There are many things that happen without our knowledge. And she also agreed, understood to what her mother said. And then, Valli said, "Ma, I agree to what you are saying." Then again when her mother asked, "Why are you saying this, Valli?" Valli said, "Yes, I agree to what you are saying, Mom. There are many things that happen in this world without our knowledge. You are right." Then auntie did not take it lightly, or she did not feel happy. What? She said things. She caught in the middle of the elderly people's talk. Understood? When elders talk, the children should not chop in. Chop in means interrupt. Cut in the middle of their talk. And she did it. And then she said, such a little girl, for a little girl to cut in the middle of a talk was not correct. For a little girl to cut in the middle of a talk was not correct. Not acceptable to her. And she actually showed her displeasure, expressed her displeasure. But she did not care. Who? Valli understood the reality of life. She didn't care. And that's how the story came to an end. I hope you have understood the story. I don't know whether you have enjoyed the story or not. If you have enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and share the videos or share the class with those who you think will sit for the exam this year, and those who will sit for the exam next year, and those who are willing to know, understood, the unknown, the reality of life should see at least my videos. Okay, and if you feel that my video is not good to watch or see, you feel free to dislike. But if you have liked it, don't forget to subscribe and share with others. Bye bye. Thank you.